No. Okay. We are here again tonight for another podcast. We're gonna be doing this thing every night. We're gonna be doing it every night, and we're gonna be going live too with it. Yeah. Let me see how many percent I got on this phone. That's a lot of percentage. 60% not bad. So welcome again to the Print Double Show here tonight. Please share the show. Please share the show. Please share the show. Please share the show tonight. Please share the show and welcome to the Brain Double Show here. So, welcome, 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 and please share the show. So, we are seeing what is actually going on in the country. With it, I don't know what is Amara Conan's position in his new government, but we all know that Amara Conan is a senator elect of Babolu. But we see him acting like a we see Conan acting like a information minister these few days to the ruling establishment, a unity party. I don't even know if he's part of this or Joseph Boyka unity party or he got promoted because I know him to be in the Johnson Sirleaf Unity Party. But since he he came out with this whole thing now, out of a sudden, he's running the shot for the Joseph Boyka Unity Party, which of course that's his right, and that's the people's right to incorporate new members into their party. But we're seeing him lately from the guy who hit people at the HIP or Unity Party headquarters. He's running to be the police director, to even be the judges and the juror, finding the guy not guilty. There was an honest mistake or whatever mistake he said. To us seeing Conan lately all over the place, putting on names and all that stuff. But I hope he knows what he's doing. So tonight we're gonna have another short one here tonight. We're not gonna stay long. We'll probably stay long during the day this time, trying to get a show to be and set up some times where we will come on live in the day and do and do some days podcast. Okay, my volume there is okay. Everything is fine, and everything is fine here with me. My system been checked out and straight up. So today we saw our sister Judy Ramo. And Judy Ramo is in Liberia. Is in Liberia. I think she's stranded, and I see a lot of people making fun out of it. But on the other end, other people trying to put something together for the sister, so the sister can get some kind of a help to come back here or go back to or I think she's in Europe, some part of a country in Europe over there. I don't know the main country, but she need help in getting out of Liberia. So I mean, the citizen, the government official, Julie Ramos talk a lot for this government. So they need to find a reason and get Julie Ramos some money to get on the next flight to go to where she's from. I mean, that's why when you're partisans, all the people who advocated for you now, what you have to help out too, help them out so they can, after the election, some of them have to, change the flight time because of the first round, the second round, and all that stuff. So we need to help out and get those sisters out of there and get the sister out as soon as possible. It's not a good thing to see what we saw from Julie Rambo. Okay. With the next thing is the Unity Party people, Joseph Boyka and his boys. They are putting their government together, and we are waiting for them. They put the transitional team together. We saw how it was set up, and then when we saw that the COP, I don't even know if they have COP members in there, but and Joseph Waka and we were part of the COP, and they were part of a lot of political parties that joined, 4 political parties. I mean, and they formed the COP. They formed their documents. I think what we are noticing or trying to see is from the 4 political parties that collaborated were back in 2020. Actually, they came up with a document that was that particular document. What they say, or Communist finger now, that brought a split between the COP. But I think they're playing in and taking some of the playbook from the COP to use it now to form their government. So we are seeing the COP and something there. And from what Amara Cornell wrote about the 2020 graduate students scholarship for young professional members of the Unity Party Alliance Situation Room, UNIT, to study abroad. So they are started, in Liberia, they got a parable or whatever that when you know your Christmas will be fine, you will know from the Eve. What these guys told us that they were going to do, that's exactly what they are doing now. Like the likes of Kamara Kone and I think the Unity Party are using Amara Kone as the running man, the guy who would send out information and that will go out. I don't know why they're using him. The guy who just later joined the Joseph Waka tip of the Unity Party. So now they got this scholarship for just only members of the Unity Party. They told us, so it's not a strange thing. They told us back in 2020, in April of 2020, when they brought the COP document, they called it here collaborative, the final collaborative framework document. The document, what they say, Alexander Comey fingered it. They are taking certain portion of it and they are using it. Yeah, the 4 collaborating political parties, the Unity Party, Liberty Party, the Trinity National Congress, and the All Liberian Party, Republic of Liberia, April 24th, 2020. And you see the symbol and the flag and all that stuff on here. And I'll go to Article 10. I will go to Article 10 of that framework document that they put together. I will go to Article 10. No, I'll go to Section 10, 10.11.3. What is the Section 10.11.3? Where it says here, I quote them, that these are their own words. And I'll go to 10.10, 10.11.4 also and read it. It said, only knowing active and visible members of the constituents political parties should be recommended by the party. So when you're not in that party, you will not have a job. That's what the Unity Party, they are part of this document here. If you go to you see, I'll go to who all signed and I'll read the signatures of those members that signed on behalf of the Unity Party here. So this is something, and you know the Unity Party, the Liberty Party, all went, and you know the rest of what I'm talking about here. It's a constituent political party shall recommend members in the counties for local government positions. Only knowing active and visible members in the county shall be recommended by the political party for local government jobs. Boom, bingo, bingo. CPP told us that the political party they put together back in 2020, that if you're not a member of that political party, and if you're not just a member, you got to be a knowing active member. It says it right here. They say knowing, they have to know you, you have to be active, you got to be visible. I mean, threatening, attacking, and all those kind of things on Facebook. All those things call for you having a position in the new rescue nation that they formulated not too or long ago. I came now that I won, supposedly won an election on November 14th. So if you are not a if you're not an active member and a well-known member, visible too, you got to see your work. Like where the more Ali didn't want to work, the people saw it, so they get a job. Amara Kone will recommend people, they saw his work, so he will recommend people to get job. Prince Johnson will saw his work, so he will recommend people, you will see a job. Jeremiah Kuhn will recommend people and it will see a job. So it is not something that I'm talking about my head. And right after the one election, I think they were announced when I think Friday, they won this last week Friday, they won this election, and then we start seeing people flying for Amara Kone. What is it? 20 graduate studies scholarship for young professional members of the Unity Party Alliance. They will only give this scholarship to young people from the Unity Party. You are not a Unity partisan, you cannot have any scholarship or have a job in the new Joseph Boakai Unity Party where in Liberia he's forming now. They are at the verge of forming a cabinet. They put in a cabinet minister. They already know because they get need to get send it out to the to the citizens and tell them say this is what we're and we're seeing old people. They think that they're sending out a bunch of old folks. If they could take the old wine, you take a new wine, I mean, put it in an old bottle, the wine will be dirty. Then if you're taking back, you go where the same bike guy where you get to go, you dirty right away. So that's what we're going to see from the Unity Party. There is nothing strange we're going to see from the Unity Party. The legs of Joseph Boakai. What Boakai got to offer us? Only Prince Johnson he giving us. Uncontrollable human being. That the only human being he giving us. I told you today we're going to be short. We're going to do then this, and I'm going to do another topic on Prince Johnson. You know, there's a video on Facebook. This is a very discouraging video. A very discouraging and very sad video. This brother from Nima County is literally begging Prince Johnson for his life. You know, Prince Johnson threatening or wherever the people, they can take those things very serious. Because Prince Johnson did it to what? Thomas Kuyongba's son, Anthony Kuyongba, where he went in the bush in Nima County, in the man town, Zoe, and opened fire on the man. And he, Prince Johnson, was heard in an interview telling the people that somebody died. And up to now, journalists, those Spoon TV well can be going looking for a dead body. We never see them go in that village to go find out who actually died in that village. That other one here went on a fiat, the sacrifice of people children. The justice minister, nothing coming from the justice minister. That the kind of new government, new kind of people we're going to see, they will shoot people. We even get the information that people are that are coming from Grand Jira trying to pass through Nima have been terrorized. We are trying to verify that information. We will call people and we will get the people who pass through it. I got a couple of the numbers. I will call them on tomorrow. We're gonna do a live show tomorrow around 1 o'clock or let's say 12 o'clock like that. Maybe an hour and a half. We got that. They are terrorizing people. Oh, Nigerians voted for George Weah. So that's that. We're trying to confirm those information. It's not 100% confirmed yet. But if it is happening, the citizens, the people over there, they need to what? Put stop to those people from terrorizing people. The people who voted for who they voted for, it is their right under the Liberian laws, under the Constitution, to vote for anybody who they want to vote for. They have the right to affiliate with any political party. So for you to witch hunt people for voting for CDC, it is a dangerous thing that is creeping in the nation. And someone will not sit down and allow that thing to creep. We will, when we hear it, we will investigate and we will bring it to the body and we'll bring it to the public for people to know. So I think it was certain part of last week where some people were coming from out of Grand Jide County and they were being terrorized allegedly. We say alleged because we not know the whole thing here. We are investigating from our souls on the ground and we are calling on whoever that is doing it in Nima County to put a stop to this thing here. We are living together peacefully. My brother Civil War King, those who the blow who hit who the blows hit, the blows hit them. So for someone to go and 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 and, and, and terrorize people who exercise their constitutional right, it is a very dangerous sign for the nation. If Prince Johnson is behind some of these things, he needs to stop. We are not in the war days. We are not shooting people. People are living freely and people are moving around freely. It needs to stop. And whoever that is doing it in Nimba County, allegedly doing it, that's I hope that information is not a truthful one because we are verifying, and when we get it, we will bring that information to our people. Those things should not be happening in the 21st century. Those who think that they can use those kind of tactics to scare people away from exercising their rights, those days are long gone. So we will not allow people to terrorize other people for their own right to exercise their right. We are investigating it. Any information we get, we're going to put it out there. You know what? We don't hide information. We're not going to hide those kind of information. So we hope that those things that we are hearing creeping out of that place are not true. Some people are making up stories. We hope so. We're investigating and we will put out information to the public. The information we got is that some people from Grand Jide were traveling from Grand Jide, and they were harassed on the road when they hit the Nima side of the place. They have to use other route to go to Monrovia, and we are trying to get that information. Those people that were involved in the process, we are trying to bring them on here to hear their stories. If those things are true, it needs to stop. Joseph Boaga need to call his ghetto boys, if those things are true, to stop those things. Liberia will not go back to some idiot or some crazy guy, some crazy person trying to terrorize a whole group of people. So we are investigating. We will get to the bottom of this thing. Any information, we will put it out there. So we will try to call those people that were involved, who numbers we got in our possession. We will call them. If it is true, the government need to get involved. That lazy thing what the government can do, George, you are state president. You need to take hold of the nation. You need to take complete hold of the nation. You got to stop some mad people from misbehaving in that country. Yes, you got to do that. I mean, how can someone come and say We did some shooting in the town. Some people died. We are going to the hospital. And up to now, we don't even know what the heck went on in that town, if those things are true or not. Because before election, we heard Prince Johnson, he went in Kuyungba Sun town. There was fire. The people exchanged fire. According to Prince Johnson, some people died on the way going to the hospital in Tapetan. So that's and they said ERU were on the spot. So that alone should prompt some, it should be a serious concern. You don't just go in a town, shoot out people, kill people, and then nothing come out of it. No one should be above the law in our nation. No one. No one. And those things need to stop. And that's what I get so sick and tired. When someone is on a live interview and say we went in this town here and we had a shootout and some people got wounded on our way, some people died, and the justice minister in the person of Musa Dean, or the police chiefs, the police or not going court to call that particular individual to even interview that person, was Prince Johnson. And he explained, he had an interview before, I think a week or 2 days before the election, that and Thomas Kuyongba's son, I think Anthony Kuyongba, and he had a little beef, and he was going in the town. He called Musa Dean. Musa Dean gave him security personnel, police or wherever, armed men, and they went in the town and they had a shootout. And some people got wounded, and Prince Johnson said they were carrying the other people to the hospital. Somebody got died in the process. Up to now, the Liberian journalists, the Spoon Network, those people who can go and show their bodies, they are not bringing that story out to us. The police not even telling, the police not giving no information out. The journalists not giving no information out. This CDC-led government, George Weah government, need to do something. It can be one day for you to leave a power when someone and and go against the law. You have the right to put that person on an arrest or detain that person, investigate that person. Because there was Prince Johnson and Thomas Kuyongba's son came and said the same thing. He said this guy came in at what time, they shot at people and all that. So you can't just leave it up. You can't just leave it like that and just say, "Oh, everything will play it out." And see, that's the same thing this government did that they got the defeat. They were not telling the Liberian people nothing. They were not giving out information, and these guys were all over the place lying. They were lying all over the place, and then they got whipped in the process of people lying on them. No public relation of God could even debunk anything that those guys said. They now made Musa and Amara Kone. They make, like Amara Kone is some kind of a smart guy. The budget shortfall now turned into a very smart guy in Liberia. So I don't understand. Someone who is a senator, the guy who is elected now as the vice president, the, the elected vice president, Thomas Kuyongba's son, wherever they had a shootout in a town, in Nimako Zoe, up to now, no report. So it will be dangerous when the Unity Party get in office in January. There will be secret killings, and nobody going to talk about those killings. That's why Prince Johnson want NSA. He brought one of the brought it down to defense. The chief of staff. I know they're gonna maintain him. Then he want to take NSA. And then you tell me, woman Joseph I'll be sleeping in the pool, be killing people. And you're gonna find dead bodies all over the place. And I hope in that process, Spoon should go and carry good deal from, or because he in Poland and steady now, they should carry somebody to report these things to the public. Those things should not be things that will be swept under the rug. Again, I'll go back to the framework document, the CPP framework document. You'll find the Unity Party It's part of the collaborating, the full political party that collaborated. Even though they broke out, but they still have the papers that they wrote. And this document there to guide them in the process. So Boyka goes through the document, read them, and that's how that's how they're going to employ, they're going to formulate their government, put the cabinet ministers together. In section 10.11.3 and section 10.11.4, it states it in the CPP framework document. Yeah, the framework document. It's simple. They said that you must be an active member, that you must be a known member. They must know you. You must be an active one. You must be visible in your dealing with the CPP, with the political party, in the political parties, before you can be recommended for position. And these are documents. These things won't relate. I just brought it out. This thing here was put together in 2020. You see all the political party logo here? Liberty Party and Unity Party is still in a collaboration. All Liberian Party left from them, and the ANC left, or the two groups. They still go. My man, what we wrote, and what we want to move on and go, like what we want to use. So it's all over the place. And that's what the Unity Party is doing. They are just carrying their messengers, and they are just carrying out their function. Yes, that's what they are doing. And that's what they are doing. How will you say you make people and say this thing brought it's serious discussion, debate in a Liberian community here, that you want before you get a job with the CPP? Is only known, active, and visible members of constituents political parties shall be recommended by the parties. Then they say, oh, you come to section 10.11.4. It's a constituent political party shall recommend members in the counties for local government jobs, positions. Only known, active, and visible members in the county shall be recommended by the parties for local government job. Plain blank. Plain blank. These boys not hiding it. They're not hiding nothing from you. What are they going to hide? They put it on paper. You want the people to revolt against them, their members. Will say, oh, you deceive us. You may also support you. And then you're not following it. You guys can uprise against them. So it is very simple and very easy for Joseph Boyka to refer to the paper that they put together. These are not my paper. These are documents that these are things on the website. You can go find them. You want it, I can send it to you. You can read it. Even the Unity Partisan want it, say I can give it to them to go and read it. But the facts is the facts. The guys said it, and they are doing it. Liberians going to cry for a very long time. They're going to cry for a very long time. They're going to cry for a very long time. They're going to cry for a long time. Now, Amara Corner is coming out and saying that they got 20 scholarships just for only Unity Partisan youth. And then they put it under the donors, some donor people. So these people who donating to who giving people scholarship would only give it to Unity Party youth. So the government now is not a government of inclusion. What they are talking about, reconciliation. How can you reconcile a country when you're only bent on giving your partisans all the sweet jobs? So then why would the crap you criticizing the people, George Weah government, that he was always employing people from the Southeast, and you coming out, you're doing your thing on party because you put things down on paper. You gotta have the balls to even put things down on paper like that. Why would they put things on paper like that? Why? What were they thinking? And I'm very sure the people who put it together are the best brain in Liberia. Let me see who signed on behalf of the Unity Party here. I got the document here, my people. I'm not talking out of my head. I'm going to see who signed on behalf of the Unity Party. Okay. I'm seeing who signed on behalf of the Unity Party. Okay, the political leaders are Benedict Cumming, Alexander Cumming, uh, I think and Benedict Urick, and Alexander Cumming, Boyka, all these people. But I want to see who signed on behalf of which party. There are a lot of parties here in the process, so I want to see who signed. Lavia Goodings he signed on behalf of the Unity Party. They get messy up. They should have had just Unity Party sign here, then the other, but they all got it messed up. They try to confuse us, but we won't get them. We're trying to get them. Unity Party. You got Cole Bakari, co-chairman. He signed for Unity Party. Cole Bakari. You got you got the same. Okay, the two person now signed for Unity Party. You got Mo Ali. You got Alfonso Bere. You get Martin S. Cole. No, Martin Cole signed for the Unity for Liberty Party. Excuse me. So Alfonso Bere signed for the Unity Party. Mo Ali Unity Party. Tara you from the All Liberian Party. So Unity Party got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Clarence Massick was signed for Unity Party. Yeah. Ibrahim Darrell didn't sign for the Liberty Party. So I mean, Unity Party signed this thing. So this is something that they taught on, and they're going to do. We're going to see a lot of these things coming up on those guys, the crooks that are in old battle. I mean, new wine now coming back into the damn thing, old battle. Yeah. So it's the same thing. It's not different. It's not different thing here. These guys sat down. That these are brains. These are they say CDC that's another loose party now. So their party is the brain now. They sat down in their houses and made document that say only them should be the one. If you're not active, you're not just going to be in a party. You got to be what? They got to know you. You have to be known in the party. You got to be active in the party. And you got to be visible. That means visible, either doing the thing what Amarakone doing in the morning, get out and sit down and get published thing, post thing on Facebook. You have to be visible. They got to know you. You got to cost burning. So the Prophet Key is fit for a position in the Unity Party. He's known. He's internationally known. That one I'll give it to him. He's active. He's all over the place. And he's visible. Every time he's facing things, costing people money. So he can be your part or some they can give him a job. So yeah, these guys are not joking. These guys are not joking. These guys are saying what they want, what they want, and that's what they're gonna do. So I was talking about okay, let's go to another thing, troubling thing here. Where you see some assistant minister kneeling down in front of Prince Johnson on the floor. He lying on the floor, begging Prince Johnson. His parents, you don't want Prince Johnson to kill him, or Prince Johnson should recommend him for another job. So he lie on the floor. I don't know when his family see the kind of video in mind. or even his wife or his children, to see your father go on his belly and weep, cry like a little child. That's a, I mean, the person videotape it, but I'm taking it from Mr. Jonathan Gateway page to show you where we are talking about. This is a dangerous Liberian people with the legs of Prince Johnson and passing around, calling shots. The nation is doomed. Listen to him.
Yeah. Joe.
You old man kneeling down and crying like a little boy.
You see her girlfriend? Ali, you might give me boyfriend. Yeah, I'm thinking me boyfriend.
The weapon is Joseph. The weapon is
they want to pay all the hammer on the people. They are going to show where they belong to you. We thought they was it. We thought they had enough. No worry.
No, they were working, but they only I think I put people give her hair inside and that of them money. I think I go to
Even this morning, somebody was to
yeah.
I was talking to
That's that.
I was talking to him.
Can you imagine the kind of thing like brought into? Somebody gave family and children to his house. He lied down in front of Prince Johnson for job building, crying because the guy was with CDC, I think CDC during the election, campaign for CDC, blah blah blah. I think he's some kind of assistant minister or something. But either his family are threatened by Johnson, or his job is something is threatened. So he prostrated himself in front of Prince Johnson, he lie flat on the ground, cry like a little boy. I saw him kneeling down. Because the next person you see kneeling down in front of Prince Johnson crying like Tomo Kuyungpa's son, Anthony Kuyungpa, because I know he's living in Nima. You don't want to be bothered with Prince Johnson, so you go and beg Prince Johnson. Because Prince Johnson got the police chief under his wing, the justice minister, that when he called that he needs security, he gains security, and will go in the village and kill people. They will have a shooter and kill people. He said it. Prince Johnson said it, that he went in Zole, in Kuyungpa town, because Kuyungpa son told them that when they come in the town, they will have a shooter with them, they will kill him. So he called Musa Dean. Musa Dean sent some security people to him. Amen. He just said it. Amen. And they went in the town. And when they entered the town, he said the people, they didn't meet people in the town. Then he would say they didn't meet people in the town. He said there were only citizens in the town. Then the people opened fire. Then I don't know if it's true. Then they say we're carrying it, we're going. Somebody got wounded and the person died on the way while we're going back to Tapatan Hospital. Up to present, Musa Dean never spoke on it. But I bet when our CDC people you're seeing talking about want to arrest, prosecute Musa Dean, the disgrace Musa Dean brought to Georgia government, it is not a small disgrace. This is a foolish guy who knows with himself that he don't want to work on a Georgia government for whatever reason. and he kidnapping with the opposition, and now his job is in job. Other guy fighting for the justice minister job. That's the kind of job where you saw Jerome Verdier and were fighting for when they were lying. So job y'all can get in Jerome Verdier and other than that sedition. The Jerome Verdier or the John Molu, these are permanent. I mean, when I mean funding member of a CDC. Funding member, the guys who put job we are in politics and then some of them. So the legs of Kofi Wood, the legs of Jerome Verdier, John Molu, they put job we are in politics. I can remember when in Minnesota. What I'm talking about, when we are in Minnesota, the 2005, 2000, before 2005, man, when they used to meet in Minnesota, most of the bulk of those guys from Minneapolis, Minnesota, those guys will go and meet around in the U.S., encouraging George we are to join politics. When they got there, they thought we are going to be their puppet. He didn't listen to them. So you see the Verdier there. He wanted George we are to meet justice minister. He wanted the other one. George we are never listened to the legs of Jerome. John Molu, now Molu, John Molu, the current guy now who on that in transitional team. He was former GSC boss in the auditor. And Kofi Woods. All these guys, they were all part of the CDC with the We Are God. Since they didn't have the way where we are, all of them broke loose, they went. So that's the kind of country we're going to find ourselves in. And you have a Musa Dean who know with himself, he don't even respect George we are for one reason that he whatever have against we are. They made him a justice minister. Somebody openly came on in an interview and said there was a shooting and that some people died or person died and were going to the hospital, and there was nobody will call in for questioning that we know of. Because if somebody will call for questioning, we'll see the information out there. Police spokesman will be talking with the guy who ran the car into Unity Party headquarters. We saw Chris Carter then, the foolish guys then giving press conference. But someone go into town, think that can destabilize people and make people and kill people, even wound some people for life, make them cripple or whatever for life. Entering the town with police that Musa Dean gave him. I don't even know if Musa Dean can do that in Cape Man, where he's going to allow people to just grab people and give police to people to enter in a town, in your county, Cape Man, and just open fire on the people. You find out only in George Weah, Musa Dean administration. And that's why some of those things that led to Weah, because I don't know why you were keeping Musa Dean in the first place. You didn't need Musa Dean. Musa Dean came on Ellen Johnson Selly connection. You tell Ellen say the guy is like he sent me fucking shit up. So you have to what? Replace him, give me a new person. If you really want to maintain this slot here, your party want to maintain this slot. Because Eddie recommended some people that look at the education minister. That papi know nothing about computer. Joe, we have kept that papi down there for 6 years. The whole education stuff fucked up. Or where in Sanon or wherever they call him. That what I old men know about education of this person. Though they taught me time education thing and where they know that now they think the whole thing the war is has involved. The thing moving on technology, why everything some of the technology except for some other keep it all difficult. Then he took Asian papi and put in there and say education, you expect your education system to move on. The papi had no clue. It's like the Liberian people want to look at themselves and go and put Joseph Boyka there. They have no clue. Joseph Boyka has no clue. You don't even know where the heck you're going to start. Where are you going to do anything in our country? You're going to have people around him. The puppets that will be around the puppet. Yes, sir, papi, everything okay. Yes, sir, papi, everything okay. Papi go to work from 12 o'clock. He sleeps. He gets up like 9, take bath. By 10 o'clock, he finish. He dressed up. He eats a breakfast like 11. 11:30, they pick him up and carry him to the executive mansion. He stays there till 2:30. He gets back in the car. He sleeps a lot in the executive mansion when he goes to work, though. He sleeps. Then after that, they put him in the car and carry him back to rehab. They came by the rehab. They come and take, they will say, well, yeah. And they said, Joe, we have failed hall to 109th Street. The president of a whole nation, his own fail, will see. It will not renovate Joseph Boyka house to that people road there. It will see the old cars still parking in front of that house. It will see when it rains and the whole place is soaked with water. If they do not take some of our resources, some of the country money, and fix that place, that's when we're gonna suck it to them. Oh, that you want a job, we have to stay into this place, but now you're facing Joseph Boyka place, eh? You're facing Joseph, that whole area now, you know, that fully busy papi, the big horse in the middle. The road that leaving that rehab, they had a total gas station to the place. For that road, Papa Joe, we are horse. You go down, Joseph Boyka Bay Hall right in the middle. One car road going so, one car road in the front, and one car road in the back. A horse is right in the middle. How the heck someone build a horse like that? He built on the land there. He built a house in the middle. And then rest side okay, you going to it, so that'll be on the left side. That road that goes on the left side, right there, Joseph Boyka fence, there's a car road, and right here, his son get neck club there. His son get one neck club where they drinking, you and smoke, they kind of kush or cash where they come. The kush where they say that job we are carrying the time. Like where they got distributed to sit there and drink those drugs. Yeah, right there. Vice president and non-president. I don't know if I have neck club still be there. But there is nothing we don't know about Joseph Boyka that we're coming to know now. Exactly. So all these people who work in the previous government, who squandered the nation resources, who took things out of the country and came to America and built and bought houses, are the same group of people that are going back now for government job. No different group, the same group. It's coming sideline the young folks. You see that job we are nonsense when they brought beginning Jeff from LU and made him deputy minister and director. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I'm gonna sideline people. Joseph Boyka. That's what you're gonna do. Sideline people. So you bringing right back the same old hands in old business. Old hands in old business. Look at those that are coming on Joseph Boyka, who you found now that on the transitional team. These are the same people. These guys, you're not yet telling me they're going to get a guy transitional job. Then from there, then they will sit down. They will not get a job. Hell no. Amara Kone, former finance minister. Kofi Wu, former public work minister. This little boy, what they call Amos 2, I don't know him too much, but he looks like someone who put in bleaching cream on himself. So Wilmot P, the guy who ran to be senator against Nigeria, was flocking like a little child. And then Amara Kone, Wilmot P was the former, he was the former Unity Party chairman who suspended and expelled Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. So they're not new people. You count aside, you're going to see Boima Kamara. Boima Kamara was former deputy bank governor. From there, Ellen carried him to the finance ministry. He was finance minister. It's the same kind of crap that we're going to see here. What do you want, Professor? I know it's a Cabro or whatever they call him. He's another old school papi too. He's another old school papi we're seeing here. So yeah, on the committee we see John Molu. John Molu was the former auditor general under the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf leadership. The guy who said Ellen was full-time corrupt. So these are the same old new wine that they get putting in the old bottles. These guys are the old bottles. Joseph Boyka, you're gonna grab the new wine and put and shop it right in these old bottles. There was nothing new you're gonna see from Amara Kone. He's on our committee. Women pay. We're in Kofi Woods. Kofi Wood and were public work minister. They were all into pocketing money because we're gonna retire, so we need to pocket a lot of money. These are the same people we're gonna see. There ain't nothing new. There is nothing new. These are all money eaters, greedy guys who had the opportunity to develop that nation. Who I'm even surprised I don't see Lucini Donso knee on our list. Yeah, I think if I don't know if on the other party you're getting 1 minute. Let me lower the heat. Yeah. So there was nothing new we're going to see from these people. It's the same stuff. So those who have the what it's telling you now, you're lower the expectation, you're lower that bar. Because when you keep it out your way, you think, oh, this guy is a Messiah, he's coming to save this land, you're going to have a freaking headache and you're going to kill yourself. So they told you lower the bar. Stop expecting things that you're not supposed to expect. Lower your bar. Lower your expectation. Lower it. Because if you don't lower it, you will have yourself to blame. And if you're telling the Liberian people, when you're thinking after January, Joseph Boga getting the rice prices will start going down, the commodity and all those things, the prices, people will come with goods to the free port and will not pay. Those are contracts that was signed. Those are contracts. The reduction, the harmonization, or wherever they did, it's not you're going to go off and in 6 months you're going to spend. No, those things are laws to cut those people's salary. So it will pass by the lawmakers and affecting people is in effect. So when you think Unity Party coming to do something new than what we didn't see, then you live in Pluto on some kind of planet where you don't find human being. If you don't take it easy, you're going to see aliens. Yes, there will be nothing new, nothing brand. Look at the man who is into the process of bringing a car. He was an old car park in some kind of a garage. And you go to a house, you see a bunch of old cars in the first place. So that's what you're going to see. They're going to tear the whole Joseph Boaga area down, put tar or area there, area for the sewer, area for the water to go out and fix it. They probably spend about $2-3 million on a house to renovate a house. And these are fools that even say, Joe, we have built a house, pay a house. The man is the president, for Christ's sake. This is how dignitaries coming to him. You don't expect a man to live. Now, even the lawmaker, when they elect them, they give them money to shopping and buy clothes for themselves before they come and take their offices. But once it comes to Georgia, it becomes a serious problem. It was just a serious problem, and we're going to see the same nonsense. We're going to see Joseph Boaga moving around to fix that his place. You want to tell me you don't want to see Joseph Boaga fixing that place? You not see Joseph Boaga and rooting other place, fixing that place and making people not to pass to that place. You got the women sleeping, and you don't want to carry your cars on outside pimping people. They come in restrict all little children and what been doing pimping, what been passing. Joseph Boaga actually meant it. It meant it. He took a house and built a house right in the middle of the road. He built a house right in the middle of the road just to embarrass those people. And the people are going to see it. They're going to see it. They're going to see it. They're going to have a president who's going to start sabotaging the movement. Yeah. They even got transitional expectation and all. So Joseph Boaga Horse that is right in the middle of the street. In rehab, you're going to see that road. The road come directly apart from the George. We have one go on the left, one goes on the right. Joseph Boaga Horse is right in the middle. Ran the car road here, and his son has a marquee or bar or whatever thing that they do over there, selling a bunch of liquor and smoking weed all over that place. And that Joseph Boaga Horse, bunch of old cars parked over there. So when he used the word, he was an old car parked. Don't be surprised because he has a bunch of old cars parked around his place. So now, if you see he took his house and built his house right in the middle of the road. So Boaga House is in the middle of the road. When you're lying now, I can send somebody there tomorrow go do a video and take a picture of Joseph Boaga House and send it to me. You're not president, so you can say don't take them. Because I don't even need to tell anybody. You just stay in your car and take the picture and send it to me. So Joseph Boaga House is right in the middle here. Car road, so he built a house like a little island. That's what I think he got it from a father, a little piece of land. He just built a house right in the middle, right there. Now they gotta interfere with all these pimping boys and use that road for a long time. And the good thing about it, that people in that area, they gotta thank God for George Weah. because it made all those roads in that particular area there like single. You know, when you're driving around single, all those little or feeder roads are all paved with quota. Because when I was there before, I never drove on those kind of road, but a few times, all the area, even from my house, I can stand right there from my house to the back road and take that back road. I don't want pass to EAW Junction. I take that back road and make up my mind all the way to where I behind Joseph Baga house. Then I take that road and I go to Dubo Road. I'm bypassing the whole of Rayleigh. Let me see the road. I bypassing the whole of EAW Junction. So, Joe, we are boss all the roads. Right beyond, or it's the road. If you see the public work minister house, a house is right there. So that road I come from the Corey Play Tower or wherever, a Bonja area. If on the opposite side of Bonja, that road you will take that road and pass in front of the public work minister house, and you're going to go. You hit that road. That means you're avoiding the EAW road and the road that we know that goes to the airport. You're busting that road straight. And this road I'm talking about, they didn't get they put quota on those roads now. So you're busting that road, you're going straight, and you jump in behind yourself before you make up your money all the way to Dupo Road Market area there, and you hit it. That's how Joseph Boga built house, right in the middle of the street. I will tell you about Joseph Boga, I don't want to believe it, but if I say he's not a serious pop, the old man is not a serious man. This old man is a burden on the nation. So if you get a president whose house is in the middle of the street, to that road there, the pimping people, because remember that road there, that bypass road. If you don't want to go to EAW Junction at the road, you're using it to hit Dupo Road. Then from Dupo Road, you're going to Red Light. They get all that road there where it's flocking straight to Red Light. So you're bypassing the EAW Junction to go to Red Light and part to Dupo Road on that side. So, and part of Puri Academy, in front of Puri Academy is to go, excuse me. So you are using that road now, Joseph Boyka, you pass behind, you're passing behind horse. Because a horse is in the middle, a horse is in the island, it's in the middle of the street. You're bypassing that road, you enter Dupo Road Market, you go left on Dupo Road Market before you get to the main Puri Academy area. You bench on that road, you're going to Red Light. I pass on that road a lot to go to Red Light, and when I'm going to the Kakatan area. So you pass on that road and go to Red Light. You're bossing that whole area and you're passing by Puri Academy, Red Light, and you know what, that area there, all that area you're passing by. Before you make your mind, boom, you're in Red Light over there. So all the roads. So right now, when Joseph Boga is there, the men are president, like Zoro Pimpin Ball, now you have a flat, moving all around the house. Papa wants to sleep too now. He didn't sleep all the years. People call northern years. So obviously he has to sleep. So now they would cut the traffic down and people will pass. They're going to fix some other road. They're going to fix some other road. Because they're going to fix some other road. So we want to see. Joseph Boga yard is very messy. When it rains, the whole place is flooded. We want to see if they will not use government money to renovate Joseph Boga house. We'll go there. We'll know the current condition of the house. We'll go there after 7-8 months and take a picture and put it on Facebook. And these are the people who say, George, we have what? George, we have faced one house, a house one on 12th Street. The man is the president, for Christ's sake. He's the president. He has to have a house that is decent. Expect a man to live to all kind of places. First thing they say, George, we have Bay, he built. George, we have built 40 duplex. 47 duplex or whatever thing in that place. They can't even count the duplex. I play that Joe Runner play that people who offloaded won't continue to run that area. 40 duplex area that fit to that place. You say house with 40 rooms, say 40 apartment or whatever thing. That is a job we have to. They can't use all these lands to destroy the nation. Yeah, people then went to Capitol here to go put sanction on people just because of lies. Yeah, the guy that got Magnitsky or whatever they call it, you got lawmakers in the United States. They just sit down there, the Chris Smith then, who are lawmakers for the United States, they are senators. Alan White. You went to Liberia, you said the Liberian people, get the fuck out and go and find something to do, Mr. White. Who's your fucking passing around the place, causing chaos and causing and havoc for the people of Liberia. Alan White went in front of some kind of a group and said, George, we are made the people Who those girls that were going to Kakatan to Capina had an accident, the auxiliary group for job, we got girls or whatever. He said we was involved in the accident. What the heck wrong with this stupid word, Papi? You and Chris Smith or another senator, they came here and show you a video, they don't vote in your pinpoint video and show it to you and you lie and they put sanction on people because you guys claim your superpower, you sit there and do anything you want to do to anybody and you think it's okay. You don't even do your own due diligence to go investigate what kind of information to give you. You just go ahead and just publish people's name on sanction. Now the people who are behind you to sanction people are now getting into office. You should be able to go around and check them, make sure that they're doing the right thing. You don't just sit down like a lazy, sneezy other white lawmaker and sit in your area. Alan White goes around. I don't know what kind of contract he want, what kind of money he still want. You owe Alan White. You have worked for the American people. Now you retired. We're saying to next thing and take care of you. You don't have to be passing around trying to destroy the nation destroy the country for other people. Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair. So again, before I conclude here, I will tell you the CPP is in full swing. You saw the people that said today that they're going to what? They're going to what? Give only people from their party position. They wrote this thing since 2020. They wrote it since 2020, April 25th, 2020. They wrote this thing. That all CPP members, all you have to be known, you got to be active, and you got to be visible in your stupidness, or propaganda, or whatever they call it, to have a job from the political party. You have to the political party have to take people from the counties who are members for government job. Government job. Once you can shoot shit with Joseph Boyga and precinct him, you get a piece of the pie to eat. You're gonna be employed. You're gonna be employed, and they're gonna pay you. And sometimes you're gonna even steal some money, and then they're gonna turn the eyeballs on the other side. So I don't know how Dawo doing. Ellen Sally, how is she doing? How is Dawo doing? Because you remember Dawo said when Joseph Boga wins, you tend to men. Joseph Boga don't win. Whether it real or not real, they put cheater. We even know they put cheater, but you win now. So what Dawo thinking? Dawo thinking success. It's easier to do the transplant or wherever they turn yourself into the meal in this country. So Dawo can kind. But what you own now, no, it will work on her. So that's it. You have a group of guys who they now want to see the country move on. They didn't want the country to move on. Now they are the Messiah coming to fix the country. Our eyes are on them. They're going to offer scholarship. What they say that some do not give the scholarship. We don't even know who the heck that. They're going to make up story, and some people are going to buy or put up to buy lies from a liar. A former liar is very difficult. That they're going to send partisans. So if you don't sing the song of Unity Party, you can't get a job as a young man to even study abroad. Yes, they're going to party list with a group of them, and they're going to send it. And when somebody say, well, why is it lazy like that? When CDC were in power, they should have done the same thing. You freaking fools, you're scared, you came to what? To rescue the damn nation. So you don't go back and come remind me that I support that CDC. You think I don't know that I support that CDC? I support the CDC and went to the election and you did some kind of mango, which of course I don't think that you won that election. But we're here for the sake of peace. What happened in Freetown? We don't want it to happen in Liberia, where people want to shoot at other people and kill innocent people. Well, like we are saying we saw in Sierra Leone yesterday. So we are getting into your ticket. Your ticket and make good use of it. They should not get it into the pipe. and he making all kind of kissy appointment. The way we're talking now, they check. They say, Papa, the people waiting to see your list. When they start saying kissy, 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 then around busy. So the next thing they come to do now, they come to take loan from the bank. The banks will loan out money to most of the unity parties in so they can get into businesses and do this. And those loans are never going to be repaid. It's just a burden on the nation. They're not going to pay that money. If they were going to pay when Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was there, they were going to see her collecting the money. Yeah, but they're not going to pay that money. People are going to go take loan. Especially once you are in unity partisan, you take like $50,000-$60,000 of the Liberian people money, take loans. They were creating these guys are a bunch of losers, a bunch of smart guys too now, who can actually steal from the country. They're not going to do anything in our country. They're going in our country to re-steal. The names and the pictures I just show you, these are former government officials, people who work under the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government. Kofi Woods. He lost credibility when he took a job from somebody who promoted and brought mayhem on the nation, Ellen Sirleaf. Yes, that's why people lost complete control on Kofi Woods. And then we saw Kofi Woods, he left the scene. He went away from the whole Liberian politics. Now, Joseph Boakai bringing him back. So they want to make all the thing. Social government job, these guys depend on in their lives. If without government job, they can't make it. Is that what we're seeing? Without government job, these brothers cannot make it in the corporate world, in the other world. But again, that's a sad little nation that we got, that we cherish, that we call home. But the vast majority of those people they are not patriots. We've seen people who are patriots, they got Ivorians. The people defended. We saw the Ivorian into things. They're not Liberians. Liberians don't care. Liberian men put it right in your steed. I'm not saying Ivorian people can do the thing in best way. Well, at least they will eat $2 in pork. When you get 10 hours, eat $2 in pork, 10 hours in this stuff. Unlike Liberians. Liberians won't whip everything. They won't call for another. You pump. They go pump something in from the other side. That Liberian man right there. That Liberian man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I already gave you this update, the briefing that I just gave you, the thing I just talked about. If you look at the CPP or COP framework, where they join together, Bronsky, Ure, Cummings, and Joseph Boakai. These four guys join and they put document together where they pen it, put a signature on it, and they put a document out there. You can see that this document will remain out there. And they are doing exactly what the document that they put out that they could not explain to the Liberian people outside it. So y'all have a wonderful night. We're going to be here again tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be here. On the weekend, I won't do more hours, but during the weekdays, we're going to do short hours. Short hours. Okay. Tomorrow will come on soon. Tomorrow I'll be off. Tomorrow I go. They won't give me eyeglasses. They say I'm looking thin and so. Tomorrow I gotta go see the doctor. We don't know what they're gonna do. You don't give me prescription and glasses while we waiting around. So I got an appointment. But when I come from my 2:00 appointment, then we're gonna go on soon and bring some information out to the people of Liberia. We just gave CPP Joseph Boakai small what they talked about. that if you're not a member of the CPP to get a job, will be very difficult. Yeah. Those who have jobs in CPP, who are even members of CPP, they have to be actively involved in the whole process. Yeah. Yo, I need glasses that were the post here on me. So tomorrow, my car from down when I'm gonna give me no booga. No way, but no when they even gave me glasses, I go by the cardboard one and wow one way. I will see all the writing from all everywhere. So you have a wonderful night. Bye.